Hey, what's up everybody? It's Matt Ryan making a video today. A little bit different from the other videos I normally make where I play like the guitar or the bass or something like that. This video is going to be about more like my creative process, how I go about writing a beat, producing music and putting tracks out there that hopefully will be coming out in 2018. Yeah, that's how I do it. Basically, what we're going to do today is I'm going to write this track using the Akai MPC Studio Black. It looks like this. Turn this light on here. And we're going to use the Akai software. This isn't a full DAW or a DAW. If you know about like Pro Tools, Logic, Reason, a lot of music today, it's produced in programs like that. The Akai MPC software is more of a workflow. It's not necessarily, it's not a DAW. It's just a way of writing a beat workflow, and then you can import your project into Pro Tools or Reason or whatever it is that you use, Ableton, or you can put it on a mix board like this, which I use a Tascam. I don't actually use a DAW, although I do have Ableton. I just don't use it. I'm kind of old school. You can kind of see my old school analog mixer right there. So yeah, we're gonna write a beat. So let me show you how this works. First thing I do is I like to figure out what the tempo is gonna be at. So I come here where it says BPM and you choose a tempo. I'm feeling something a little bit slower, so we're gonna do this one at 95. And when you go here to bars right here, I like to do 4-bar sequences or 4-bar loops. Music tracks are kind of started out this way nowadays. You just kind of write a loop or a sequence, multiple sequences, you put them together and you make a track or song. So we're gonna do it like that. So basically we're gonna have something that sounds about that fast. All right, so BPM 95, 4-measure loop. So what I like to start off with drums. There's so many different kits, different things to choose from. Come up in here. I'm gonna use something called Dark Parallax. This is a lot of hip hop beats are made with this particular sample kits. It's just a bunch of stuff, really. I'm just gonna go to a full program. It's already kind of made, and we'll just pick one. Kind of feeling that. So I just loaded all these into my workflow. So now I have track 1, which is going to be the drums. I got it set on this program here that I just put in. So now all these pads are going to have the actual program in it. Come up here, give y'all a better view. So now you can come up with a drum beat. So I'll show you how a drum beat. There's different things you can do on this workflow here. This is the workflow. You can actually pretty much draw the beat if you want to draw the beat, not actually play it. So like right there, you can see that A, see how that's kind of highlighted, A03. Those are the hi-hats. We're gonna put a little hi-hat in there and get this track started. So let's do that real quick. You gotta bear with me. I'm doing this one-handed because I got the camera in my left hand. So hopefully this will work out the way I want it to. it is. So now we got a hi-hat. You can see the velocity, kind of missed it on that one, so all you gotta do is just turn it up. So there you go. Got yourself a basic hi-hat going. You can add some feel to it. So let's add a little, put some ups in there. Real basic hi-hat going. This one's a little soft. Then you can kind of quantize it. Come up here to time correct. Go to settings. We can do all. Hit do it. There you go. So now you can play that. And that's quantizing. Basically what it does, if you were slightly off beat, it fixes it. So you don't actually even have to play it perfect nowadays. Just get it on there, or you can draw it on there. You don't even have to play it. So there's that part. So now we got a simple hi-hat. So now what we got to do is just come up with like a beat. So let's just come up with something real quick. Now we got a beat. So there's a beat. So that'll be track 1. So let's go to track 2. And we need to build a program. I'm going to use a plugin. The plugin I'm going to use is going to be something called the Hybrid. So let's go there. Let's come in here, and this is what the Hybrid looks like. It's just this digital interface. It's got a ton of different sounds in it. Let's go to something called ambiances. Okay, use this one called the Approach. All right, it kind of has a different sound to it. I'll show it to y'all. Here's something kind of cool. You just go to, hit this button here called Pad Assign. And the MPC can actually play chords for you. You don't actually need a keyboard or anything if you don't want to. So you just got to pick a key. So I'm going to do this one in E minor, because E minor is easy. Okay, so now we got chords. So now these pads are going to play chords, whichever chords that I want to use. And it puts everything in key for you, so you basically just hit the pads how you want, and it's gonna sound good. So we're just gonna use E and B. We'll do it real simple. So let's kind of show you what this will sound like. can add some sounds like that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Turn it up. Turn it up right here. All right. So we got that. So we can add one more plugin. And we can do bass, and we could just add things. So let's just pick a, let's do bass. I'm gonna go to this thing called sequenced basses. And then just find one that we like. Just come back up here. We're now in chords, so let's change that to notes. Let's keep it in E minor. So now you can add something like this. So let's add that. And it's just like that. It's that simple. That took about 10 minutes. And obviously you can put some more creativity to it or whatever. You put together a tight jam. But that's it. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Matt Ryan.